Hey everyone, my name is Jamie Lee. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching this video today. Now today we are back with another Halara review and haul. Specifically this time I got a bunch of new pairs of their Halara Flex bottoms. I've got some denim skirts. I know a couple of people have been asking about those. I've also got some jeans, some mini skirts which I think will be really cute, and then also a couple of dresses. All things that I thought would be really cute for the fall and heading into winter. Now, like always, when I do these Halara videos, I do want to disclose that they sent me these products free of charge for the purposes of creating an unbiased review. I'm under no obligation to only say nice things. In general, I feel like I do like most things from Halara. Sometimes I get things that just don't fit me very well or that aren't my style. By and large, especially their Halara Flex bottoms, if you're somebody with like a bigger bum and a smaller waist, I find that they fit really well and are some of the only jeans that I have that currently fit me. Now, I will also have a discount code for you down in the description box along with the links to absolutely everything from this video. So if there is a specific thing that you do want to check out, you can find all of that information down below. Now, specifically today, like I mentioned, we're mostly going to be focusing on bottoms. So all of the tops are just going to be very basic tops that I already own from my wardrobe. And then obviously for dresses, it'll just be a whole dress. I have also lowered the camera a little bit, so I'm going to be standing a little further back than usual just so that you can actually see the full length of all of the pieces. And in terms of sizing, I will have the sizes listed beside all of the individual pieces in the description box, but I got most things in a size medium. I did get 2 of the skirts in a size large, and I will specifically mention that when we get to them. And with that, we've got lots of stuff to look at, so let's just jump into it with this first skirt. So this is a what I would call midi length denim skirt with a slit in the front. This skirt is their Halara Flex material. So it is super stretchy. The entire body of the skirt itself is very stretchy, but just looking at it, it looks like it is a denim skirt with denim finishings. So all of the finishings have that slightly yellowy orange thread that you would expect on normal denim. It does have a faux fly, so there is actually nothing here, but it does look like there's something there. Once again, it has that faux stitching to make it look like it is real denim. The only part on this that I think really gives away that this is not denim at all is this very top waistband portion where you can see there isn't like a button or anything. This is just a pull-on skirt. Now, one nice thing about that, if you have a shirt kind of pulled over it, first off, obviously you would never know, but also because there's no button or anything, it doesn't look bulky at all. It's nice and smooth from the sides. Now, it does have real pockets on the front, which is nice. And then it also has 2 deep real pockets on the back as well. And obviously because this is a flex fabric, so it does have a lot of stretch to it, I feel like it looks really good on the bum because it's obviously hugging you in all the right places. Now, in terms of the actual like style of the skirt itself, I will be honest in saying I just don't know if I'm the biggest fan of how the slit looks on me, just because it's kind of like in the front. I think one that was straight across would look a little bit cuter for me. It would also be slightly harder to walk in because this has the slit. It's very easy to walk around in. And I think this will be absolutely perfect for fall. Throw a little like white or cream colored sweater on, maybe give yourself a red lip, some little booties. You would be good to go. I do think that it's very cute. Now, it does also come in other washes as well. So if you don't love this dark wash, they did have other versions of it in different colors. But overall, I'm definitely happy with this one. Very comfy, and I think it'll be perfect for the fall season. Next up, we have another midi skirt. This time I got one of their Corduroy midis, obviously in this brown color. If you follow me on Instagram or LTK and see my outfits regularly, this might look really familiar to you because I very often wear this mini skirt version that's very similar. And I would say that's one of my favorite skirts. I wear it all fall, winter long. I think they're so cute. I also have it in black and I wear that one really regularly too. But I thought it might be cute to have the full length version as well. Now I did size up to a large in this skirt because from experience from the mini skirts, this corduroy does not really have any stretch to it. And I was nervous it would be just like a little bit too tight. However, I probably should have just stuck with the size medium. I think it actually would have fit fine. This one is ever so slightly loose, not too loose for me to wear it. Like I'm going to keep it and wear it, but I do think that the medium would have fit perfectly fine. Now this skirt obviously is hitting me around mid calf. It does have a slit on the side, which I'll be honest, I just think I like the look of that a little bit better than the slit in the front in the last one. So this one does not bother me at all. Once again, very easy to walk in because it does have that slit, so it's not impeding your movement at all. Now this one does not have any pockets or anything, so just keep that in mind. You'll need a little bag or something if you're going to wear this. And this does have a hidden zipper at the back because once again, this does not have any stretch, so you do need to be able to like get it over your butt and zip it up. What I recommend, how I actually zip both this and the size medium little mini skirt version up, I hike the skirt way up so that it's over my waist where obviously I'm a lot smaller around, and then I zip it and then I kind of shimmy it down to where it needs to go. I just find that a lot easier than trying to like zip it over your butt because obviously you're a lot wider here and it just makes it hard to zip. In general, in love with the skirt. I knew I would be because I love the short version. I think this is really cute. I really love this. I think it looks amazing. All right, next up we have another little mini skirt option. Once again, I got the size large in this because of my experience with the little corduroy skirts. I was thinking maybe the size large would be slightly longer because I adore those, but they are quite short. And I would say it's ever so slightly longer, but it's definitely still a true mini, so just keep that in mind. Now, unlike the corduroy mini skirts, this one does not have a zipper or anything. It is just a pull-on. Now, this does have shorts underneath, so if you were just to wear this without any tights or anything, you don't necessarily have to worry about so much chub rub, which is nice. And then the skirt itself on this one is very, very stretchy. The whole thing is ultra stretchy, so it's definitely going to be very comfortable to wear. I got this gray houndstooth type pattern, but they did have other color options for this as well. And they do have a couple of different styles of mini skirts on their website, so I would definitely recommend checking it out. And in terms of length, you can see it's definitely still fairly short, but I think that this one is long enough, especially with the shorts underneath, that I would feel comfortable wearing it. Now, it does flare out at the bottom ever so slightly, which tends to happen if your bum is just like a little too big. I'm very used to that in mini skirts. It's unfortunate. I wish that it would just be a little bit tighter to the bum. Maybe I should have just tried getting my usual size, which is a medium. But in general, I do think that this is very cute. I think it's very on trend for fall. And in general, I feel like every year in the fall, some kind of little like mini skirt with tights is always on trend. So it's not like something that's going to go out of style. It's also funny, as soon as I put this on, the first thing I thought is it looks like something that on TikTok, somebody who's never worked in an office will try to tell you is appropriate for your office. Don't try and wear stuff like this to the office. Unless you literally work in like a marketing firm with all girls and like people wear stuff like this, just wear like slacks, a blouse, and a cardigan. You can never go wrong with that. I absolutely love like expressing myself in an office environment, but that usually just looks like wearing a really bright pink sweater, not like wearing a mini skirt and then having to go to HR. Just keep that in mind. All right, next up we are moving on to some of the Halara Flex jeans. I've got a couple different pairs to show you, and I wanted to start with these ones because I own this exact style already in white and I absolutely love them. However, I don't wear white jeans that often, especially as we start moving into like fall and winter. I live in Ontario, Canada. You're gonna be walking around, there's gonna be slush and salt and stuff on the ground, and you're just going to stain your white pants, so it's just not realistic to wear them once it starts getting colder here. So I got the exact same pair in this dark wash denim. Now, once again, these are the Halara Flex jeans. I cannot overstate how much these have changed how I feel about jeans. I feel like if you were around in the early 2000s, you got very accustomed to like jeggings, basically being like super tight skinny jeans that were like slightly stretchy, but they were supposed to be more comfortable. And like they were and they weren't, right? They fell apart really fast. They didn't really look like jeans. This is getting to a point where I think these might look better than real jeans. And they feel like pajama pants. So I cannot overstate, like I said, how much I like them. So these are super, super stretchy. Once again, I got these in a size medium, which is my usual size. I usually wear a US size 10 in bottoms. They're super stretchy all around, which obviously makes them feel really comfy. But beyond just being really stretchy, I love the way that they fit. I think that they look really good. This style is obviously a high rise. They also make these like looser, baggier, or straight like pants in a low rise, in a mid rise. You can find it all on their website. This particular style has the cuffs at the bottom. May or may not be your style. It just depends what you're looking for. But we'll look at other styles in a moment that don't have that. Some that have like cargo style pockets on them. So some things that are like a little trendier, a little different. You can get ones that just look like regular wide leg jeans or baggy jeans, depending on what you like. But these are the perfect length. I really like the wash of them. I think they fit great. They're not too tight or pulling across the crotch, which is usually what happens for me. There's absolutely zero gapping at the back. It's sitting flat against my back. My bum is not squished down at all. It's not getting constricted because they're too tight. They're just perfect jeans. These do have a real button, real fly, so they're just like a normal pair of jeans, very easy to go to the bathroom in them throughout the day. They've got pockets on the front, fairly shallow pockets, and then deeper pockets on the back. I cannot recommend these enough. And just in general, any of the pairs that have the real fly, the real button, I tend to like those better. I have a pair of purple jeans from Halara that are also like this Halara Flex Denim that are so comfy, and I feel like they are wildly cute. Obviously they're purple, they're a little different. I couldn't even get normal jeans before because I have too big of a hip to waist ratio. Now I can get like funky purple wide leg jeans. I really like them. If you have a bigger bum or you have a wide hip to waist ratio, I really recommend trying them out. All right, next up we have quite different style of the Halara Flex jeans, but still that same like very stretchy, very comfy, easy to put on flex denim. Obviously, this pair does not have the fly or the button on it, which I do think makes them look slightly less like standard normal jeans, right? And especially, I just have a bodysuit on right now, so we have nothing to like put over. And I think this is where this type of jean can be a little harder to wear. I would not be able to wear a bodysuit with this. I would want something that can cover the top so that people don't necessarily know that they're just like pull-on jeans. If you don't care about that, then go ahead and wear a bodysuit. You can wear whatever you want with them, obviously. Now these ones have quite deep pockets up here. They've got pockets on the back, and then they also have little pockets on the side, little like cargo style pockets, which I do think are very cute. Obviously that's like a specific style decision if you like the cargo pockets or not. And then these ones are a little too long for me, I'm not going to lie. Now I obviously got these in this almost grayish, just off black color, but you could also get them in like more standard denim washes, like a light wash or a dark wash. But I know a lot of people absolutely adore black denim, so I did want to feature it at least once. And one of the good things about this Halara Flex Denim, a lot of times I find anything that's like this gray or black tend to feel so much tighter. I don't find that here. Like these are still just as stretchy as the other ones we just had on, even though they are a much darker wash. And once again, because they are that Halara Flex, they're not squishing down your bum at all. They're not pulling too tight across the front, which is nice. And I still think that they fit really nicely. I just don't know if these ones are necessarily my style, but I do still think that they are very cute and definitely very, very comfortable. All right, for our last pair of jeans before we move on to the couple of dresses, we have these wide leg jeans. Now, once again, these ones do not have the zip or the button or anything on them. However, I do actually feel like the style of these looks quite cute. Now, because I'm so short, I feel like a lot of time wide leg jeans look a little bit weird on me. I was able to get these in a medium petite length versus that last pair that were a bit too long, were the medium regular. And I feel like the length on these is perfect. They're like just skimming the ground, so with a shoe they would be lifted off. And they are definitely wide. They get wider the further down you go, but I think that they're not so wide that it looks awkward on me, even though I am only 5'1". The wash on these jeans I find very adorable. I think it looks really good. I do actually think that this looks good with the bodysuit, even though it's kind of breaking my cardinal sin rule of not showing that these are pull-on jeans. I think with any kind of top, these are going to look really cute, but especially when I wear really wide leg bottoms, I usually like to wear a tighter top, which is maybe why I'm liking the bodysuit with it so much. Tight top, big pants. Now this one, once again, does have pockets on the front. These ones are quite deep on the front, and then it also has pockets on the back. And I feel like these are looking amazing from the back. The bum is looking good. Once again, not flattened down at all, which is really nice. And in general, I think if you are somebody with a big old butt who has been looking for wide leg jeans and has been really struggling to find any that fit, these might be worth a try. Now, once again, just keep in mind that they don't have the fly, they don't have the buttons, so you might want to wear a longer shirt with them, but they look really good. No gapping back here. It's sitting flush against my back, and I think that they just look really great. Like I said, I did get a petite in these. You could get regular length. I'm not 100% sure if you could get tall in this particular style, but they do sell tall versions of a lot of their different Halara Flex jeans, so I would just take a look at their website. Now, next up, I got a couple of different dresses that I thought would be cute for the fall. This one in particular, I thought the color was really, really beautiful for fall. If you're going to any dinners, maybe you have a little like work event or like an after work dinner that you're going to, I think this could be really cute. This has a boat neck. Obviously, this one is sleeveless. You could also get this exact same dress in a long sleeve version. It has a drop waist, which I feel like can look wildly flattering or terrible. Even just on me, like I can try on the exact same dress 2 different days. Sometimes I love how they look and sometimes I hate it. Drop waists can be a bit tricky because of where they fall. Like sometimes I feel like they fall slightly too low and they're like right on the fupa and I feel like they look a little bit weird. Sometimes they're just like slightly higher and I think that it looks fine. It just depends. Then this has a very long, very voluminous skirt. It does have pockets in it, which is nice, but I think you can tell this is obviously just like a stretchy fabric. So it's going to be very comfy. However, if you're somebody that sweats a ton, it will show sweat marks. Always like to mention that. But in general, I think the style of this looks really good. It's obviously going to be very comfortable because it is so stretchy. And I think if you're even going on a vacation or something and you just want a couple comfy dresses to wear at night to dinners, this could be a really cute little pickup because I do think it looks gorgeous. This also comes in many other colors. So if you don't like this bright orange, I believe this was called Picante. I love orange. I think it looks really good on me. They had lots of other colors as well. Like they have pinks, I believe they had green, navy, black, obviously, many other colors that are maybe a bit more standard, but I love a bright standout color, so I really, really love this. Last but certainly not least, I did get this dress that I've looked at probably 50 times on the Halara website over the years. They've had this exact style on there forever, and I always think, oh, I feel like this could be cute in the fall, or it could be like very matronly. And I definitely think it toes the line. This is a maxi dress. You can see this one is actually hitting like the top of my foot rather than the ground. So definitely slightly shorter than some of the other maxis. It is fairly fitted in the body and does flare out slightly in the skirt. Has very full length long sleeves and a little mock neck. Very, very modest. If you're somebody that loves modest fashion, this could be a good option for you. I thought this could be very cute in the fall, kind of like dressed up. My actual vision for something like this would be to wear some kind of like a little sweater maybe over top of it, maybe even a little belt. So it's more of like a skirt with the extra long sleeves, if that makes sense. I'm undecided if it's like super cute, super slay, or if it is too matronly, like I said. It's definitely on the cusp. Now, it's obviously quite form-fitting, so like that portion maybe not quite as modest, but I do think that it looks really good. It does not have pockets or anything, and I'm pretty sure that it could be worn either way because I could not distinguish a clear front or back from this. There's no extra seams or anything that would make one side the front or one side the back, so I just rolled with it. Now, it's definitely very warm with the long sleeves. It feels like it would be very warm to wear in the winter if you were looking for like a dress to actually wear outside in the winter. But this is one you're definitely going to have to let me know how you feel about it because I am certainly on the fence. I think it looks good. I also don't necessarily know when I would wear it. And with that, those are all of the different pieces I got from Halara this time. Like always, I would love to know which pieces were your favorite, which ones maybe you didn't like as much, and definitely let me know how you feel about this dress because this is the thing I'm most unsure about. I think my favorite things this time were the corduroy long skirt. I think that is super cute. I might wear it today. I also really loved the two like blue washes of jeans. I thought that they looked really good, super comfy, and I can't wait to wear them. And like always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section. I'm really happy to answer them. And with that, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you have a fabulous day and that I'll see you next time. Bye!